Welcome to Sales for Nice People, the daily podcast for ethical entrepreneurs who want to sell more because of their values and not despite them. I am Martin Steller. I help nice people sell more. And this is episode 26, where we start a series looking at assets and leverage. Because here's a fun fact. I may have never met you. I may have no idea who you are, what you do, what your business is about. But I am 99% certain that you have a large collection of assets that you have never really deployed and leveraged to their full extent and potential. For instance, an asset is all the answers that you have given to people when they send you an email or on DM or when talking to people at an event. Each time that you create an answer to some of the questions, you now have a piece of an FAQ. So all those answers can be turned into an asset that you can put on your website and that can work for you. Another asset is your relational capital. This is an intangible asset, but it's very valuable. All the trust that you have, all the people who know you, who relate to you, who would recommend you. This is an asset that is very costly to build. Relationships, trust. And if you don't make use of that trust and those relationships, then you're leaving money on the table. Your relational capital is an asset and you should leverage it. Another example, your list of past buyers is a massively valuable asset, because if people have given you money once, it's very likely they'll give you money again, or maybe a testimonial, or maybe they'll give you a recommendation, an introduction. But that won't happen if you don't go back to the people who have bought from you and talk to them and engage in dialogue that might be mutually beneficial. In other words, your asset of past buyers is worthless if you don't work it, if you don't deal with it in a way that seeks to leverage and expand. And that means that you have, among all the different kinds of assets, a lot of opportunity. I have very, very big passion and bias for leverage and assets. And so over the next few weeks, I'm going to be sharing a hell of a lot of tips for how to look at your assets and how to work with them, how to get off your assets in order to generate leverage, sales, revenue, and profit. To get these tips, go to martinsteller.com/nicepeople, and I'll be sending you some really useful, helpful asset and leverage related content every day. See you soon.